Hi, everyone. This is Mackenzie from the Double Donation team here today to talk about how matching gift automation can free up time the last weeks of December. Obviously, we know that Q4 has a bunch of matching gift potential, right? And December is a huge part of that. With so many donors giving in the last few weeks of the year, it's highly likely that their gift is probably eligible to be doubled immediately. Of course, on top of that, many companies set their matching gift program deadlines to be the end of the calendar year in which that initial donation was made, right? Which means that many of your donors who gave earlier in the year might even still be eligible to amplify their gift. Of course, though, I recognize that keeping track of all of those eligible donors and really empowering them to take their next steps can be a little bit challenging without some help. And so that's really where technology and automation can save your team time and optimize your results and come in to be that help. So let's kind of take a look at one of our recent sessions where we overviewed those benefits and the use of automation at year end.
The good news, too, that I like to preface this section with is that automation like 360 Match Pro can really be turned on in no time. So, with over 65 turnkey integrations, setup for our software is pretty minimal and can be working for you this month. That, of course, is going to beg the question just how does automation save you time? What steps does it really eliminate for your team? And so, here I want to outline a few of those time savings. And so, first, automation eliminates the need for you to manually and kind of individually research where your donors work. There's no need to hunt on LinkedIn, maybe scan online company team member pages, or use these other creative avenues to try to figure out where your donors work. Since you'll capture employment data during the giving process, you'll know exactly where they work. They're telling you themselves. Not only that, but since automation makes sure that the employment data you capture is really clean, you'll also be able to easily identify employment trends. Second, as we kind of just hinted at, automation makes it really easy and seamless to capture employment data. By having a database and search field embedded into your donation process itself, you can capture that information as you acquire donors. What I like to emphasize here is that not only does automation make capturing employment data easy for you, it makes it easy for your donors. Your donors don't need to spend a lot of time trying to find their company on a list and select it, right? They don't need to spend a lot of time reading more of your communications, kind of answering more of your calls to action. They can give you everything you need in one place, and so they'll have less asks of your team too, right? Their confusion will be really minimal. You won't receive a million questions. They'll have the context to understand why you're asking, and then they'll be able to answer that request really easily with no friction. Third time saving here, once you capture that employment information from your donors, you also don't have to spend a bunch of time researching whether or not that company that they entered offers a matching gift program. Automation that's backed by a matching gift database finds that out for you. And it can even tell you kind of those program details that we talked about before, such as minimum and maximum amounts, match ratios, institution eligibility, where to submit a request, and more. And so not only will you have a time saving, you'll also get a lot of rich information that's accurate, up to date, really useful. So no more need to shuffle through those employee handbooks, no need to contact donors to ask them if their employer offers a matching gift program, no more online research. All of that is really eliminated. Next, because automation sends your matching gift emails for you, you save a lot of time crafting those communications. I like to specifically mention that this isn't at the expense of personalization either. You can maintain personalization in automation. You can send donors the direct links to their matching gift request forms. You can address that donor by their first name. You can recognize how much they gave to your organization, right? You retain the ability to incorporate all of those really great personalization elements that I know help you nurture and strengthen your relationship with donors, and makes the donor feel really valued. You just don't have to do it manually because automation can do it for you. Fifth, you can track metrics in one easy to read, kind of easy to access dashboard. So rather than having to calculate your matching gift metrics, such as how much you've identified in match amounts, what your email open rates are, all those things, you can simply log into your account and see all of this information in a digestible, valuable format. Plus, another time savings here is that you can save time by integrating into your existing solutions seamlessly. There's nothing else that you really need to do, right? No complex setup, no major time spent trying to reinvent the wheel and figure out an efficient way to integrate the systems.